Hello, hello, and welcome to my low impact upper body workout. Today we will begin our general prep and warm up with foam rolling and stretching. If you don't have a foam roller or are short on time, then skip to the workout. This session will focus on isolated exercises around the shoulder and elbow joints. It is your goal to move a little slower, more controlled. This is a perfect workout for a light day. Now grab your foam roller and let's get to it. All right, we're going to start with that upper back, the thoracic spine. We're going to stay off of the neck, and we want to stay above the rib cage, okay? So I don't want you to roll below the rib cage. You're going to be on your spine, and I don't want you to go up into your neck because of all the nerves that run through our neck, and it's just very sensitive and delicate, so stay off of that. But around the shoulder blades is where we want to focus today. We can hold our head here and offer support so we don't have any strain in the neck. We can also come here onto our shoulder and hold onto our shoulders to round out. That just pushes some of the muscles out there and helps us get on there a little bit more. I hope this mic is working okay for you. Here we go. Just roll and breathe, roll and breathe. A lot of people want to come in here and aggressively roll all around. We really don't want to, we don't have to do that, I want to say. If you want to, you can. But we're just going to roll gently. We might hold it in a spot. Sometimes I kind of shift side to side just to massage a little bit here. The next thing we're going to do is just kind of stretch out. I'm going to have you lay down on your side, okay? And then we're just going to push the foam roller out and give it a little reach, okay, with that shoulder there. And then bring it back in. Just short little movements here, reaching out and back in. I hope you can see that well from the camera. And I want an exhale. As you reach, inhale. As you bring it in, exhale. And I'm not counting us down into this, not like a workout. Just want you to follow me and keep going. Let's go to the other side. Same thing, team. You can really relax and lay down here and just roll out and in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Really reach. Oh, I feel so good. Good. In and out. Again, we're just going to be moving from one place to the next here. We're going up for our chest here real quick. 3, 2, and 1. I did count you out of that one, though. All right, we're going to go into the chest here. I like a ball just real quick. You could use a ball. I love this orb ball where I lay down on it. If you want a link to that, I'll try to remember to put it in the description. You can also use a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball and use some pressure on the chest here. Let's use our foam roller since I think a lot of us will have access to just a foam roller. So you're going to put this in the pocket of your chest right there underneath the shoulder, okay? So not on top of the shoulder, not in the armpit, but in that little fleshy pocket there where your pec minor is. And we're just gonna kind of get on top of it and offer pressure. To add more pressure, we can move here to kind of massage it. We can lift and hold. You wanna find a spot where you feel it the most and stay there. I have this foam roller at an angle, okay? And I'm just gonna push my body up onto it to find a spot. So I feel it here, so I'm gonna kind of hold here. You can keep that hand down, all right? And then we're gonna switch it to the other side, same thing. Quick little ones. Again, once you have this down, you can spend as much time as you want here. So angle that foam roller in there, not in your armpit, not over the shoulder joint, in that little pocket. Ooh, the side is sore. Notice whether you feel more tender spots on one side or the other. You're gonna spend more time on it, okay? You might wanna just, if you're in a hurry before an upper body workout, you might just work on the things that need it once you figure that out. It might just be your right side, might be both, but spend a little more time there. Ooh. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna stretch here, okay, that chest. So I'm gonna have you use your foam roller. We're gonna make a 90-degree bend. My forearm is on the roller, and I'm just gonna let my chest fall down a little bit here, okay, pushing the hips back. You don't have to force this. It doesn't have to be painful. It might be uncomfortable because we're tight, and that's okay. I want you to breathe. And normally I hold these for quite a bit of time, 20 to 30 seconds. We are kind of going through this quickly today, just learning and trying, experimenting here to see how we feel in that upper body workout. 90-degree bend here and down. And it doesn't even have to be an upper body. It could be a total body. It might just be that you're having some tightness or some movement mobility issues around your shoulder, elbow, whatever it might be. So you want to practice these before you show up. We're breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into our lats, okay? So we're going to have to roll back on the backside a little bit. That's that muscle right here. You can grab it, okay? It wraps around. We're going to get in that. I don't want you to be in the armpit. I want you to be back this way. So we're going to tilt back a little bit. So you're lay down on your side, put it under the armpit, and then you're just going to roll back a little bit, okay? So here we go. Let's go ahead and roll out that lat. I don't have to roll a lot. Again, the idea is to roll, soften the tissue, but then to find those spots that are tender and just sit on them. All right? Again, a lot of times people want to just roll. Do it for a little bit, but then find those spots and spend time on them. And just laying on my lat is enough. If it's not enough for you, you can pick this arm up. Oh, and move it around and lower. Oh, breathe, okay? You don't want to feel that much pain. All right, that's halfway. We're going to go to the other side. Again, you can spend more time on this as you get familiar with these exercises. Oh, all right, other lat, still tender. I'm a little sore as well from a workout yesterday, but again, you can move this arm to kind of move around on it and loosen up, but you can also just hold if you need to. So find those spots and just hold. All right, we're going to stretch them now, okay? So we're going to use our foam roller again. So great. We're going to put that roller out in front. Instead of the forearm at a 90-degree bend, it's a straight arm thumbs up, okay? And we're going to shoot our hips back and get into that lat. I'm going to put my hand right up on there instead of the forearm. Thumbs up, push the hips back, and you're going to feel that stretch. You can even massage it a little bit more if you want, but underneath the armpit there. And we're just breathing. All right, let's switch that other side. Same thing. Hand on the foam roller, thumb up. Shoot the hips back, start to drop so you feel that stretch in the lat. There are many ways to stretch. We'll be playing around with that for a while, but these are kind of my favorite with our foam roller. This is a short foam roller. We can do this now. Ooh, all right, that feels good. Notice those tightnesses, make note of that, where you need to spend more time on it. If you're tight, you're gonna start to see issues, maybe with mobility in the shoulder joint when we go overhead and do some movements. So it's important to have that, and it's gonna feel better too, and you're gonna be stronger for it. All right, this one we're gonna do our bicep. All right, and I'm just gonna use my fingers here. You can go side to side with that hand. You just kind of wanna go across the muscle here. You can use your thumb if you want and go across too, or just kind of circular motions, whatever feels good. We're just gonna work it out as well, loosening all these muscles. Let's go ahead and do the other one as well. Again, you can go back and forth if that feels good. You could use a little lotion so it moves better now. I have a gun too, a massage gun you can use, but again, lots of nerves running through the biceps. So if you feel something nervy, kind of numbing in your fingers, stop, okay? Find a different spot to work on. Don't keep working through that. That's not what you want, all right? All right, we're gonna stretch that bicep, very similar to what we did with the chest and the lat using the foam roller, but we're gonna go out to the side now. So you're gonna make a little T with your arm here, thumb is up, and we're just gonna fall down here into that biceps. Right out in front. You can use a ball here too, a stability ball for this. I do a lot at the gym with my clients. All right, good. Let's switch to the other side. Same thing. Arm out to the side like a T, thumbs up. Just come on down, get that biceps to stretch a little here for you. So with each foam roll, each time we foam roll a section, we want to also, our muscle, we want to give it a good stretch. All right, I also want to go through our forearm real quick. You can move, just kind of use your thumb on this. If you want, you could also go through here a little bit and use the foam roller, and that feels really good as well with some pressure, okay? So up to you, but I'm just going to use my hand here And then let's go to the other side, same thing, just give it a little bit of pressure, a little bit of massage, loosening it up as well. My favorite stretch for our forearms is going to be to grab the pinky and the ring finger first, give it a stretch, then move to the middle finger and the ring finger, your pointer and middle, and then give it a full stretch back. Let's do the other side, same way. Pinky ring, ring and middle, middle pointer, stretch all the way back here. Woo. And then let's bring those fingers up and back. And the other side. All right, that preps you and gets you ready for your upper body workout. Time to get started. I have an upper body workout for you today. We're going to do some isolated moves on our biceps, triceps, forearms, just those areas, just to make sure that we keep our joints nice and happy. We're only as strong as our weakest link, so we want to make sure that those areas aren't getting weaker and that we're actually using them and making them strong as well. We're going to also have some compound exercises for your equipment today. I have a stability ball. You'll see that I have an exercise band. You'll want a thin exercise band. And then I've added in my little teeny tiny baby weights, 3 pounds today, maybe 2.5. Some of you will be able to use 5s as well. So there's a range, because we're also going to be doing compound with some chest presses and some rows. I'm looking at maybe 15 or 20 pounds along with my 30 pounds, and probably 15 for a curl to press or 10s. That just gives you an idea. Go ahead and get those set up for me. Good. I'm getting ready. Let's go low jacks here. We're gonna keep this low impact today with this upper body. Just moving a little bit here before we get started. Get that blood pumping. If you haven't started that watch, go ahead today. I do want you to be aware. I know some of us are just in it for those calories. Just make sure that you're taking these low days to focus on other areas of strength, mobility, flexibility that we need, okay? Use those days for low. We don't need to do high every day. We'll get burnt out, we'll get hurt, we'll be tired. All right, so have some lower days where you're still moving, you're staying consistent, like this one here. Go out, go for a walk. You can add that onto it. But have a high-low so your energy can reset and you can feel good as you move each day, all right? Let's grab our purple ball now. And if you want some weights, I'm gonna start with my 3-pounders today. We're gonna push this ball just a little bit under the hips here. Knees can be bent or extended at the wall. And I'm gonna go ahead and go this direction so you can see me, but you can use the wall with your feet there. We're gonna go into Y raise, okay? So we're gonna lift and lower into that Y raise. And I'm gonna put my knees down. I'm gonna have to go to the wall, I think. I'm gonna slide around on here. Up and down into that Y raise. All right, making a Y with those arms. And we're gonna go into a tricep kick back. 3, 2, and 1, nice work. All right, I'm gonna come back against the wall so I don't slide. This ball is a little flat. The way that I get on the ball and I teach it at my classes is just to kind of bend your knees here and just kind of push yourself up onto the ball and then extend. To tricep kickbacks now, we're gonna pull back in that 90-degree bend and we're gonna kick it back. 3, 2, and 1, extend. Notice that I'm not swinging or bringing this all the way up to my shoulders or moving my arm. It's a 90 degrees to kick back. Keep working for me. I'll show you from the side again. We're halfway here, kicking it back. 90 degrees and kick. That's it, working into those triceps. This is fairly light. You could maybe do 5s or so here. Today, if you want, you can up it a little bit. 3, 2, woo, and 1. We are gonna do 2 rounds of these, so you will get to practice this again. We're going to a forearm plank now. We're just gonna come off the ball, take a break from that. Go ahead and listen for my cues on this. We're on our toes or our knees. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Elbows under shoulders, team. All right, I want you to draw that belly button up towards the spine a little bit, just in a little, and then zip it up into the ribs. All right, at this point, we're gonna work a little bit around the serratus, okay? So what I want you to do here is I want you to push your shoulder blades away like a cat, kind of scaredy cat, push away, and that head might fall, and I want you to pull that head back, okay? We're not tucking the chin to our chest and dropping here. We're pulling it up towards the ceiling, giving ourselves a little bit of a double chin here as we work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this next one, I'm gonna take my 5, but you might want that 3-pound, not very heavy on this one. Oh, take 2. Actually, let's grab both today. All right, we're gonna rest our forearms on our legs here, and we're gonna go ahead and extend back. 3, 2, and 1, right here. All right, just extending back, nice and slow and controlled. Trying to keep those elbows and wrists happy if they've been a little angry lately, okay? And again, I'm not saying this is the cure. You need to see a doctor if you have pain. Woo! But we can prevent pain by strengthening with some isolated moves, okay? 3, 2, woo, and 1. Who felt that? I know I did. All right, I used to do those a lot more back in my swim days. We're gonna get back to them in here. We're going back to that Y raise. Again, I'll try to do this at the wall and the other one. All right, just get your body up on that ball, extend those legs. 3, 2, and 1. We have a Y raise for 40 seconds. Working it here. That's it, squeeze those glutes to stabilize on the ball. If it's too much, stand up and work this. You can bend over and do this as well. We're halfway. Nice and slow and controlled. When we're doing isolated moves, we really want to work slow and controlled. We don't want to drop or swing. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay, we have those kickbacks. I'll go from the side so you get a better view on that kickback. Get your body ready. Again, if you need to bend your knees here on the ball because the stability is too much, that's okay. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Kick it back. 90 degrees. Squeeze the back of those arms. I'm going small here. You can go up on weight if you need to, but I honestly feel this here being on this ball and trying to stabilize. If you don't, go up on weight. Plus, I'm a little sore from yesterday's workout. All right, we're halfway, team. Keep kicking. Don't swing. Stop at 90. Kick it back. Squeeze the back of those arms. Woo. There you go. Head in line with that spine. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Yeah, nice work. All right, we have that plank coming up. Okay, I'm going to put these weights back. All right, plank from our toes or our forearms. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1. Find that plank. Before we do anything, let's set that core by drawing that belly button in and up through the ribs. Now that we have that, I want you to push those shoulder blades away, but don't pike the hips, okay? A lot of times when I tell people to protract their shoulder blades, to push away, I get this movement in their lower back. We just want it in that thoracic spine up high there at the shoulder blades. I want you to bring that chin that might be dropping to the floor, that head, and pull it back too. So we're working a little strength there in the neck, and hold. Keep that belly in, that belly button. Keep that head pulled back and keep the shoulders spread apart. It's tough. 3, 2, and 1. Yes. All right, we're gonna go to the ball here. Sit on the ball for this one, a bench, whatever you have there, because we want to be able to support our forearms on this, okay? 3, 2, and 1, and we're extending back. I thought I allowed plenty of rest in between here in transition, but feeling a little rushed here. How are you? How are you doing? Now remember, you're following along here, you're learning, I'm coaching you, I'm cueing you. If you felt like you didn't get what you needed from it, go ahead, pause, go back again, repeat. It's okay. We're just doing 2 sets today of this. But if you're like, oh, I just spent most of my time trying to figure my ball out, my weights out, go back and do it again. You can pause and go do these exercises again and get something out of it, okay? Woo! Just trying to keep us in that 30-minute range so we can move on to our day and get some steps in. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are going to use bands now. Team, I highly recommend a band with an anchor. You need an anchor of some sort, so you can buy those online. They come with something that go in the door. I have these mini anchor gems that work well for the wall. They also come in a style that you can put on the door. We're gonna press the chest. I'm gonna show you how I can grab my band and loop it around something sturdy and use it as well. Let's come down with the band in our right hand. We've got our left knee up, right knee down, and we're gonna give it a little chest press, okay? Right here. We're stabilizing through the hips as we press out on this one. I want you to squeeze the glutes, draw in and up at the belly button here. And we're just still warming up here now. We isolated the upper arms, or our arms. Now we're bringing the chest into play. We're gonna turn and switch this. All right, so left hand has the band, right knee up. We're gonna press out again. 3, 2, and 1. Make sure there's enough tension. Again, you wanna have something you can wrap your band around, or the best thing to have are those anchors in the door frame that you can do, which are great. Highly recommend. If you have a friend, they can hold the band for you as you work. There we go, pressing it out. Keep that shoulder down, don't shrug. 3, 2, and 1. We're one and done on this, okay? We're just getting that chest primed and working along with some of those other muscles in the arms, okay? Now we're gonna do a single arm row. Today I've added a balance. So we're gonna pull here and practice balancing a little bit. If balance isn't there today, just stand in a little quarter squat and row. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. That's it. Again, trying to keep that shoulder down, not shrug up as we row. We'll get our right side here, and then we'll get our left. You'll notice my right knee is up. I'm pulling with my right hand. We've not done a lot of this kind of variety. I'm going to be adding a bit more in. So please, if you don't have the equipment and you have questions, talk to me. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. All right, we're going to switch here. Bring that left knee up. The band is in the left hand here. 3, 2, and 1. We have our balance and we're rowing. We're keeping the shoulder down out of our ears. That's it. Great job. If the balance isn't there, maybe we go toe to floor. Maybe we want to just squat and hold it here. Okay, you do you. Modify, find your challenge there. I'm so glad you're here. You're doing this today. And again, this is great if you had a high intensity workout yesterday or you're going for one tomorrow to hit something like this. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do a shoulder press overhead. I'm gonna use the band. There's a little bit more, gotta stabilize a little bit with it just to kind of warm up. So we're gonna take our band and press overhead. You could kneel down. Say your band is tight. You could go to a kneeling. Make sure your knee is on there and we can press kneeling. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going overhead with a stand. Here we go. Just one and done here today. We're gonna work with our dumbbells on our shoulders next, okay? Chest press from the floor, bent over row with dumbbells. All of this right here, just kind of getting our body ready, and then we can get into that weight that we need to right from the start. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, great job. Woo, that felt great, okay? So maybe you noticed some discrepancies. You know, maybe you noticed that it was really hard to raise those thumbs up. You couldn't even use weight. Work on it. Maybe you found that those wrist extensions, whoa, you could barely do 5 pounds, that you needed your 3 pounds, or it was really hard. Work on it, okay? So notice these things. If you're feeling good, great. We're going to the floor. We got a chest press. I'm gonna use my 25s on this one real quick. Let's lay down. 3, 2, and 1. I got a little chest press plus. So let's push together, everybody, up over our shoulders. And then I want you to lock your arms out and push away towards the ceiling. Reach as far as you can. Bring it back down. Here we go. Press. And the plus is going to be to push away as far as you can. So you kind of feel your shoulders lift up off the floor a little bit there, okay? With straight arms. That's it. Good. Push, push away. So you got your chest press and then your plus. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. That's that same muscle we were kind of working with that serratus on the plank where we pushed away, okay? All right, rows are next. I'm gonna go wide. If it doesn't hurt anything, we're gonna go wide, and I'm just gonna use 10s today. 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna try to stay wide, but if you feel shoulder or elbow pain, I'm gonna have you go palms in, okay? Palms in if you need to. All right, there you go. Keep working for me. We only have 4 exercises here, and we're only doing 2 sets. We're gonna get you in and out today. What a great focus this is on the upper body for us. Show up, do it, get it done, move on. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. We're going into a curl to press. I'm actually gonna start with my 10s because I do have a little bit of a shoulder thing going on. So I'm gonna curl, press, and we're gonna come back down, okay? Control that. Wait, stop a little short here and make sure you keep those biceps engaged, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Curl, press, reset on down. That's it. Curl, press, bring it on down. You got it. Woo! If you feel lower back in this, come here with a foot forward just a bit. That can help us tuck the pelvis a little. We don't want to be all the way under where it messes with our upper spine here, but just a little bit. Good job. 12 more seconds here. We're gonna find a side plank with ABD hold, abduction hold. You're gonna wonder why, Tatum, why? This isn't upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, okay? No, it's not, but our lat strength, our lats run down, our hips, they're kind of all connected. We want stable hips so everything works well together. So we're gonna work on that here with a side plank. I want bent knees, elbow under shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. We're holding here. If this is easy, we extend that leg on top and we're holding. The hips are forward. We don't want to hike back or hunch or round. Shoulders are stacked, okay? We're up, pushing up high here. Just hold, bend if that feels better to you. If that's still too much today, then just bring that knee down and work here. There are options, all kinds of options for you. We're there, team. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Hoo-ah. You got it, all right? If we have a tight lat, that can pull on our hips as well. It's all connected, so just go with me here, okay? 3, 2, and 1, we're up. Again, bent knee is an option, knee down is an option, but if you can, hold this as long as you can during this time, then put that knee down. If we need more, hold this as long as we can, then go to bent or maybe down. See what you can do, see how long you can do it, keep practicing. There we go. Woo, 8 seconds, team. I'm a little shaky, I have to say. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, that's our 4 exercises. We're going back to that chest press at the floor with that little punch, that little plus. All right, I'm going to go with 25s here. Elbows out. Here we go in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me that chest press, weight right over the shoulders. Now give me that plus. Push them to the sky, to the ceiling as far as you can, back down. Here we go, chest press. Push them away as far as you can, and down, good. I like to say it's like giving myself a little hug when I'm working those serratus muscles that I'm trying to kind of round and do that little cat and the upper back. There you go. Whoosh. And down. Nice work, team. Keep them coming. Only 40 seconds of work today. We just have one more round of each of these and we're done. Just 2 rounds today total. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. We have our row now. Again, I'm going with that wide row. So I'm only going 10s. This doesn't mean that you have to stick with your 10s if you need more weight. Go 15s. I just struggle a little bit. Feels better if I go lighter for now. 3, 2, and 1. Always listen to your body. Here we go, our out wide. And less, lighter weight. Maybe you go lighter and you're still feeling shoulder or elbow pain. Come in, you can go heavier with some palms in. All right, neutral grip, up to you. Woo, there we go. 18 seconds. Keeping that neutral spine, shoulders are out of your ears. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that one always gets me. Okay, curl to press. I am going to try some 15s this time on this shoulder and biceps. You do you. Modify. Curl to press, all right? Right here, up overhead. Feels so good. Back down. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Curl it up. Push overhead. Bring it down. Good. That's it. We're not swinging. All right? So on this curl, I don't want you to swing it. If you have to swing it, it's too heavy. We should be able to curl with control. Back down. Weights right up over those shoulders. That's it, team. Good job. If you're feeling that lower back, small step forward with one foot here. Watch it there. Good job. So we don't want to be leaning back to get those weights up. Too heavy, too heavy. Do what you can, not what you can't. Watch your form. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Oh, that feels good. Feels good, doesn't it? Tummy feels good. Yes, yes, Tatum. All right, down to our side plank hold. All right, creating this core strength and stability, okay, around the hips. 3, it's all connected. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lift and hold. If you're there, extend. You do you. Find your challenge, okay? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Just make sure that that elbow is over that, that shoulder is over that elbow so that we're not straining at the shoulder, okay? Because if I'm out here, I don't have a pillar underneath to protect that shoulder. Does that make sense? There we go. Keep holding. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Yeah. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. Elbow under shoulder, hips up. Let's start here. 3, 2, and 1. Lift with that bent knee if that feels oh so good, and you can do more. Extend. Again, check yourself. A lot of times our body, I'm not calling you a cheater, you're not a cheater, but the body is smart. The body will find ways to make it easier on yourself so you can do more. So you might start to fall this way. Make sure those hips are forward. You want those hips under the ribs here, not behind them. All right, we want those hips up as well towards the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Cool down. All right, I like that sound. We have 5 minutes of stretching that we're gonna do. We're gonna work through some of these muscles that we work through my foam rolling and stretching, but without the foam roll. We can use the ball actually, and I love doing this in my classes. So let's go ahead. Let's start with a chest stretch first. All right, and you can use a chair for this as well. If you have a short foam roller, that too. We're gonna put our forearm on the ball. We're gonna bend at a 90 degrees here. And we're just gonna shoot the hips back and let our chest fall just enough that we feel that stretch. Right there at the shoulder joint, right in that pec minor. Feels so good. Just breathe, feeling that stretch. Don't hold your breath. We wanna relax so that that muscle can relax. Good job, big breaths. Great, let's switch, roll it over to the other side. Again, 90 degrees, forearm on the ball. And I just want you to shoot the hips back, let the chest fall until you get that stretch. Again, there should be no pain at all. Maybe it's uncomfortable because it's tight. It should not be painful. Only go till you feel the beginning of that stretch. And when you do stop there, don't force it. Don't go anymore. It's not necessary. Now, as gravity helps and you stretch a little bit more, maybe you feel like you can push back a little bit more, then go. But not at first, just till you feel it. Great, let's get the lats this time. So we're gonna go arms straight out in front, thumbs up, okay? Pushing the hips back. And I try to get just the hand on the ball, okay? Just the hand. We're gonna drive the hips back, let our chest fall again, this time feeling it right under the armpit there along the lats. Breathe. Woo, good. Let's switch it to the other one, okay? Thumbs up. Here we go. Push the hips back. Let the chest fall. Good little stretch here. Breathe. We're doing on time, not too bad. We're going to take it another step further into our bicep. All right, all muscles can get tight, so don't forget them, okay? They do. We're gonna go out to a T now. So we had the arm out in front in an I with our thumbs up, out to a T here with the body. And again, just kind of roll it out there, fall down. You'll start to feel that stretch up here. Feels good. All my clients like, oh, it feels good. What is that stretch? It's your biceps. All right, just go ahead and breathe. Good, let's roll it over the other side. Find a T in that left arm. Thumbs up. Just let the hips push back so that your chest falls enough that you start to feel that stretch through the arm there, that upper arm. Ooh. All right, let's put the ball away for these next two stretches. We're going to our triceps now. Great job with the ball there. There are other stretches to do, so many of them. Sometimes it's hard to choose, but let's go ahead and get the tricep. We're gonna grab that elbow right here and let that hand fall behind for that stretch. Now, say you're maybe a little tight, okay? It's hard to get to this position. Take that exercise band in that left hand, grab the other side here, and give it a gentle pull. That gives you some space if you can't find that tricep stretch otherwise, okay? You can use a towel there too. Now let's switch to the other side. Ooh. The most sore spot of my body today are those triceps. Oh, just breathe, just breathe. It's all good. If you like that workout and you wanted a little bit more, that last round where we did just 2 sets, take it a third. If you have time to stay and you want to do it, go back and do a third set for me, okay? Feel free to do that. Let's get those forearms real quick. It's close. Let's just pull down all the fingers this time. And then pull them back up towards you. Trying to keep this 30 minutes today. Pull the other hand, those fingers down for a nice stretch, straight elbow. Good. Ooh, who feels that? You didn't know, did you? Now you know. Now you know. Pull those fingers back. All right. My watch is saying, is that the end of your workout? That is the end of our workout. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this downtime. Still downtime, but important exercises for overall strength and joint health, okay? So don't forget it. Do it. Know that you don't have to have that crazy workout every day. Our body needs to reset. All right, we need to take it slow. Today would also be a great day to just go for a walk and then rejoin me for a higher intensity workout the next day. All right, you have a fabulous time. I can't wait to see you next time. All right, see you then. Bye-bye.